Welcome to another episode of the Retro Gaming Rewind, where we push the rewind button until we're back in the golden age of gaming. In this series we'll play games from the past on real soft and hardware, covering mostly the Commodore Amiga systems, the PlayStation 1 and 2, and MS-DOS or Windows games from the late 80s to the early 2000s. Expect a new episode every week, where we play something different every time. I'm your host Dan, and today we'll be playing Leisure Suit Larry in the Land of the Lounge Lizards on my retro PC. The first Larry game, titled Leisure Suit Larry in the Land of the Lounge Lizards, was released in 1987. It was developed by Sierra Online and designed by L. Lowe. The game follows the adventures of Larry Laffer, a middle-aged man who is on a quest to lose his virginity in the city of lost wages. The gameplay is similar to other third-person Sierra adventure games. It uses a text parser for interaction with a graphical environment. The game features 16-color Tandy EGA graphics and is considered a remake of Chuck Benton's text adventure game, Soft Adventure. The game's plot is not very deep. The main goal is to help Larry score with one of the several female characters in the game and find love in the end. Progress is achieved by collecting various items and figuring out which of those may be essential for conquering the hearts of the ladies. The game includes an age verification system consisting of questions to which the authors reasoned only adults would know the answer. They were wrong. Leisure Suit Larry in the Land of the Lounge Lizards was a critical and commercial success, being named the Software Publishers Association's Best Fantasy Role-Playing or Adventure Game of 1987 and selling over 250,000 copies. As usual in this series, I do own a big box version of not just the first, but the first 5 Leisure Suit Larry games in a collection edition, so let's have a look at that. Checking out this box is going to take a little while, and you can skip it if you click in the timeline or on the link below. And here we have the amorous escapades that shocked America. The collection series of Leisure Suit Larry. Love at the first bite, loaded with trashy jokes and pickup lines. This is everything that you shouldn't do when you have a date. And we got the little lid here that we can flip back. Get busy with Larry Laffer and the legion of lovely ladies. These are the newest state-of-the-art graphics. Actually, I think this is from, it looks like this is from the first game's remake version. It released in, the original in 87, and I think the remake released in 91, if I'm not mistaken, which has a more modern look. We're going to have a look at the very original. I hope it is included in this game. I think it is. And then maybe we're going to have a look at the remake as well. And there's even one more remake, and you can also play, I think there's, oh yeah, there's one additional remake that released just a few years ago, available on Steam. Alright, let's read this part here. Meet Larry. He's just turned 40, and he is still single. If you can get past the glow of his Gratian formula, you can see his hairline beginning to make a hasty retreat from his forehead. Larry's leisure suit is of the highest quality polyester. He wears at least 11 gold chains, and his freshly capped teeth could blind you in the bright light. As famous for the put-downs he attracts as the pickup lines as he spouts, he's every single girl's dream. Or maybe nightmare. So here we got, this collection includes, I think, includes 5 games. For some reason, the 4th game, Leisure Suit Larry 4, was never made, never existed. They jumped from 3 to 5. Which is, I think, here, if you look at the back, my 4 is missing. It's pretty funny. I think my favorite game of these was this one here, Leisure Suit Larry 5. I played through all of them when I was a kid, I think, but I stopped at some point. I don't know which one, because I was looking for love in several wrong places. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Shape upper's lip. I think I played this and I was disappointed. I didn't continue playing the series after that. This is L. Lowe, by the way. The naughty boy with his dirty mind. And by the way, this game taught me a very good lesson for life. It taught me to never have unprotected, let's never make unprotected love. That was a very good lesson, because in this game, you're gonna die if you do that with the wrong person. All right, we got 2 CDs here. Oh yeah, this is, by the way, I think this is the Windows 98 version. Let's have a quick look at the box here. It should say it somewhere. And maybe it does. Oh, here it does. Let's see, let's zoom in. Windows 95. And Windows 98 is basically a beefed up version of Windows 95, so it's also compatible. We got 2 CDs here. We got booklets, black and white. Oh, this is more like a story thing. Humorous themes and developments. Oh, this is like behind the scenes, I guess. Funny tidbits. Or maybe not that funny tidbits. In the first game, he looked kind of normal, and then he turned into sort of a comic character like Guybrush Threepwood from Monkey Island. I always liked the old versions more, that were more realistic, and I think the people that I know, they like the newer ones more, I think. Yeah, it's because they have no taste. This is my favorite Larry game. I gotta replay through that at some point. I think I replayed through 1 and 2 on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/DanLinden, but currently I'm very inactive there. I haven't streamed for months. I do plan to continue my Tomb Raider Let's Play though, at some point. Fat? What is that? Fat City? Okay. Yeah. Passionate Patty does a little undercover work. I think I played through this one too, I'm not sure. They got lots of stuff here that is actually not bad. I think they just summed up all the manuals from the other games and put them into one thing. This is the official book of Leisure Suit Larry. Now it's official. This is the official book. I think this is a... Oh yeah, this is like a walkthrough or maybe a guide with hints. It doesn't tell you everything to do. I think it's written like in type of a story fashion. So they're gonna write stuff like, yeah, maybe you should check behind the house or something. It doesn't tell you exactly, you go behind the house or check the trash can or whatever. Okay, this is a very thick book, by the way. Oh, we got a map too of the different rooms or areas. Let's see, do we have just one map for one of the... I guess we gotta have maps for all of the games. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Wait, this is from Leisure Suit Larry 2. I played through this. Like, I think last year. The USS Love Tub. Love Tub. Shabba-dee-doo-ba-dee-doo-doo-doo. Do we have like a maze here too? The Bamboo Jungle. Okay, I'm not going to look at every single page here, but it's cool that this is all included. And if you have an old Windows PC like me, I think this is the best version to get for the game instead of like, you know, getting floppy disks that don't work. I don't think the original Leisure Suit Larry 1 comes on a CD, so... You know, those floppy disks are cruising for a bruising, or maybe they're cruising for a self-destruction. Maybe they already don't work anymore, so I usually try to get the CD versions. And with that out of the way, off we go into the land of the lounge lizards. And here we are in the land of the lounge lizards. Unfortunately, there have been some issues with playing this game on my retro PC, which has Windows 98 on it. So there's basically two issues. I wanted to play the original Leisure Suit Larry, the very first game, and I wanted to play the remake from 91. And there's issues with both. The original one runs, but instead of music coming out of the back of the PC or the front or anywhere, going into my audio device where I can record it, it's just beeps that come from the computer. So I would have had to put a microphone there, which is a big issue. And the second issue is that the Leisure Suit Larry remake doesn't, it always has a memory problem on my PC, and I don't know why, because I should have more than enough memory. There's some issues. So I've decided that we're going to play this on my Amiga 1200, which I think is definitely the Amiga 500 was the very first computer that I played Leisure Suit Larry on. We're going to play it the same way. Advantage is audio comes, as you heard, it comes out right of the audio out of the Amiga, and we can hear everything without picking up the whole room or anything. So with that out of the way, I'm really glad I got my little Amiga baby here. It was a little bit annoying to fiddle around with the PC, but we got everything working now. You can see I'm prepared. I'm sitting here on the table. I got my handbooks, my manual nearby. I think we're gonna need this one here to play Leisure Suit Larry remake. It has a question that is in the manual. Anyhow, let us start here. Warning. Leisure Suit Larry in the land of the lounge lizards contains some elements of plot which may not be considered appropriate for some children. Just for some children, they're not okay. How old are you? Should I give my real age? I mean, I look young, but I have to tell you, I'm older than what you think. Yeah. Warning, this game may be hazardous to those with heart conditions. To verify you are really 99, please answer 5 simple questions. So this is very unfair, very annoying, because this is sort of an American, they're asking you like questions from American pop culture that I live in Switzerland. I've been born here and I've always lived here, so I don't know this stuff here. It's not nice to fool. I'm going to say Mother Nature. It's the only thing I really know. I don't know the government. No, I mean, in this question, it isn't that bad, but in others, it's better. So we got to solve, we got to not solve, we got to answer a few questions correctly. And then we can play the game, and otherwise we get kicked back to the desktop or the Amiga OS or iGame. Does a pair of queens beat 3 deuces? In blackjack, in poker, okay, a pair of queens doesn't beat 3 deuces, not in poker, maybe in blackjack. Aren't the queens like 1 or 10? Oh, was this correct? I didn't even pay attention. The result, a result of Watergate was, I think it has to do with Richard Nixon. Yeah, everyone in the world needs to know American presidents. Yeah, they're so important. Who wrote To Be or Not to Be? That is a Shakespeare. Why does it say Bill? Did it say Bill to make it sound weird? Is it William Shakespeare? So far, so good. Now for the final question. Herb, what the hell is that? Herb Alpert and the top brass? Oops, I blew it. If you miss another, you can't possibly be 99. Who has not been a U.S. Attorney General? What the heck? I'm not gonna... Okay, you know what? Fine. Fine. Yeah. We're gonna answer this one correctly. With the help of my artificial stupidity. Who has not been a U.S. Attorney General? John Mitchell, Sam Shepard, Ramsey Clark, or Herbert Browner. Herbert the Browner. He's a brown noser. Herbert the Browner. There we go. We get to play the game. You're a kid. What? Stupid AI. It tells me the wrong question. How can it fail at this? And we have to restart it. Unbelievable. Wow, the AI doesn't even know. I think LO was just making this stuff up. How old are you? Okay, I'm 98. I'll admit. Muhammad Ali. He's a ballet star, isn't he? Just kidding. The most effective form of birth control is... the pill? What? Abstinent? But isn't abstinent for alcohol? I guess abstinent means abstinent from love making. If a physician were stranded on a desert island with Bo Derek, he would probably... Thank God. A physician. 2 bits is all it takes to consume a Big Mac. A computer talk. About $1, the former... No, it's a computer talk. Oh, okay. Apparently I'm a kid again. I feel so young, guys. The computer thinks I'm a kid. Whatever I say, apparently I'm a kid. Let's go again. I love this. Okay, I'll admit that 97. Oh, what a joke. Which is not an American Armed Force. The National League. Who was not an astronaut? Neil Armstrong was one. I don't know any of the others. I had no idea. A? Wrong. Oh, right. Which is not in Hawaii. Okay, I know that. Fiji is not in Hawaii. That's where the Fiji water comes from. Who was banned from Saturday Night Live because he lost a telephone pole. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, this was like 50 years ago. Yeah. When I didn't exist. So, who was it again? I remember it. Andy Kaufman. He's a weirdo. He would get banned. I mean, he was a weirdo. He was funny. But weird. Final question. Muhammad Ali is... Oh, I got it. A boxer. Thank you. And now slip into your leisure suit and prepare to enter the land of the lounge lizards with the leisure suit Larry. Shoop-a-dee-doop-doop. So you can see it's pretty primitive. I'm gonna make it a little bit quieter. You are outside Lefty's bar. Isn't it wonderful what can be done with a little neon? There is a sign on that utility pole. Read sign. Taxi stand. Okay, we can take the taxi here and drive to other parts of the city. And here we are. Look. This is the sleaziest bar you've ever been in, and you've been in quite a few. Look, woman. She may not be a great looker, but think of the muscles on that leg. Do I have any money? A wallet. Pocket lint, wristwatch, and breath spray. Look, wallet. Your wallet contains some wrinkled business cards, lots of notes, some credit cards which don't work in this game, and $95 in cash. Sit. Talk bartender. You greet the bartender. What'll be? What'll it be? Lefty response. Whiskey, wine, or beer? Order wine? No, whiskey. I'll have a glass of your fine, well whiskey, you'll tell Lefty. Blah, 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 blah. And there stood the pig and the cow. What a joke. What a joke. That'll be $3. You flip $3 onto the counter. You don't drink the whiskey, but instead decide to carry it with you wherever you go, precariously balanced in an open shot glass. Inventory, a glass of whiskey. Okay, let's explore this place. We have to walk around with the cursor here. With the, not the cursor, the directional buttons. Look, moose. It's an antique left over from King's Quest 3. Look, jukebox. Gee, Dad, it's a Wurlitzer. Use Wurlitzer. What's a... You stupid idiot! And you ask me what it is. First you tell me what it is, and then use jukebox. You insert $1 into the jukebox and select the suitably sleazy song. Oh, this again. Talk to girl. Hi there, lovely... Oh, hi there, lovely legs, you'll say sweetly. My name's Larry. Larry Laffer. Who cares? She replies sarcastically. Stop bugging me, or I'll have my boyfriend take care of you when he gets back from the restroom. Looks like you're operating at your standard level of charm, Larry. I am indeed. The charm of an idiot. Is that her boyfriend? Oh wait, there's something on the table. Looks like a rose. There's a single lovely long-stemmed red rose lying incongruously on the table. Take a rose. Okay. I got a rose. This has to be her boyfriend. Well, he doesn't look like a threat to me. Maybe we can shank him here and nobody will ever know. He's a poor little lamb who has lost his way and also his bladder control. Oh. Talk, man. Oh, we can. Hiya, Shani. How's about you and me having a little drink? Oh. Give a whiskey to a man. Did it work? Oh, gluck, 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 gluck. Ah, that did hit the old spot. You know, you must be my only friend in the whole world. Shoo, I'm gonna give you my only possession. My only possession. My only... all I got in the world. What a guy like me need with the TV remote control? Yep. I know what I need it for, because I still remember. Let's go to the toilet. Not sure if... Oh. Open door. So the remake of this game is without writing stuff. Toilet seat. My, aren't we the little sicko? I just looked at it. How is that sicko? Pee. How can you do that? Poo. What's a poo? I don't know. Look, not poo. You're in Lefty's one and only restroom. The stench is overpowering. There's graffiti on the walls, and you doubt that the sink was clean even when it was installed. Even the roaches can't survive in this place. Look, sink. Look, graffiti. You see many messages. One is, "Scut me up, Beamy." You see many messages. One is, "Attention arcade game players, please don't eat the urinal cakes." It takes leather balls to play rugby. The password is Ken sent me. Oh yeah, this one is important. We need this. You need to keep looking at the stupid graffiti, otherwise you can't continue the game. This is actually required. Why? Look, some woman removed her diamond ring to wash her hands and forgot to take it with her. Take a ring. You got it. You briefly consider an attempt to find the ring's owner, but return to your normal self and pocket it instead. It's not a pretty sight. You grab an ancient copy of the Ball Street Journal and settle into sit and think. Oh, we can poop. It's just a used toilet. You feel a great relief. What's that aroma? Well, everyone knows what it is. It's the stench of death and the decay. Is he gonna stay there? And why isn't there a door in front of the toilet stall? Oh, I have to stand up. Carefully finishing your duties, you wipe and toss the newspaper behind the toilet for the next user. Oh. Then you touch the newspaper that the last guy pooping used. Wash hands. Okay. Say, there's no soap, there's no towels. Your hands are still dirty, but now they're wet. Shut up. Okay, open door. And... Jesus. You spend hours examining every brick. You find nothing. Okay, we can order a beer and a wine. I think we should order those two. Talk guy. He has nothing to say, but says it continuously. Order wine. May I please have a glass of your delicate white Zinfandel, sir? You ask Lefty. Hey, was that your voice? Wait, the guy's talking to me. Blah, blah, blah. Nobody can eat that much ice cream. Oh, man. What a funny guy. You delicately sip the wine until it's all gone. You tell Lefty, I find this impudent and sassy with the slightest hint of impertinence. He gazes at you longingly and moistens his lips. Suddenly you feel a little woozy. Oh, let's order a beer as well. Give me a mug of beer, you order Lefty. We can turn the sound off if we want. That'll be $3. You flip $3 onto the counter. You down the beer in your pseudo-macho style and slam the mug back on the bar. This one tastes even better than the last. One more sounds like a good idea. Really? I don't think so. Hey, dork, you've got toilet paper stuck on your shoe. You nonchalantly scrape it off. So this is the door. Oh no, I can't walk anymore. He's doing the Michael Jackson. Shaking your head, you clear away the cobwebs and are able to once again walk in your standard studly style. Knock door. You rap loudly on the Naga-hide door. You wonder how many Nagas had to give their all to just decorate this sleaze hole. Yeah, what's the password? Ken sent me. Come on in. He's blocking the stairs. So I think here we have to turn on the TV. Look, TV. Its screen is blank, much like the pimp's mind. We have a remote, right? Operations on the principle of line-of-sight infrared transmission. The remote control baffles you completely, although it appears to do nothing. Aiming it at your groin while rapidly changing channels does make you feel quite silly. Use a remote. You click the power to switch on the remote control. Look TV. Another boring program. Oh, John. Oh, Marcia. Oh, John. Oh, Marcia. Oh, John. Oh, Marcia. Another boring soap opera. The pimp seems vaguely interested, but not enough to leave his post by the stairs. Switch channel. You click on the channel selector on the remote control. I'm Al Fartles, and this is my partner, Fed Ames. We just want to tell you how much we appreciate your support. The pimp seems... No. Switch channel. And now, Aloha Production is proud to present The Revenge of the Software Developers in full color and stereo sound. Yeah, he does it like that. While Jim is fighting for his life with the raging female rhinoceros in heat, I'll slip into my tent with the native girl and this picture of my ties. Really? Another boring documentary? Switch another channel. It's the beautiful day in the neighborhood. No, anything but that. The pimp seems vaguely interested. Switch channel. You click, yeah. Live from Malaga, California, it's the Cable Sports Network representation of the miniature female mud wrestlers 500-kilometer cross-country nude bicycle race. Another boring cable sports show. No. Oh, we're going to be here forever. Until he's out of jokes, and he's never out of jokes. And next, Masterpiece Theater presents a special 3D broadcast of Naugahyde Goddesses of Oakhurst. Another boring educational show. Jesus. Oh, baby, yeah, I love it when you do that. Oh, that hurts so good. Pull it out a little deeper. It hurts so good. It appears you finally reached the pimp's cultural level. Okay, so it's going to take a while for him to go upstairs. He's stuck. Why can't he go up? Is he stuck behind the stairs? He can't go up the stairs. I have to... Wow. Look bad. Ah, I love this when girls have chewing gum all the time and cow it like a cow. That is so sexy. She certainly seems to enjoy that gum. But can she chew 10 gum at the same time? She probably can chew 100 gum. Look underwear. Yeah. Skipped it. The clothesline is barely strong enough to hold its present load. Poor girl, you'd think at these prices she could afford the laundromat. Is that a present? Table. The hooker has a box of candy. Take box. Did she notice? She stopped chewing. No, she's fine. Open window. Climb window. What is that? Look, balcony. A rickety fire escape, complete with safety ladder, is loosely attached to the building. A mild reddish glow comes from the window behind it. Lower left. Oh. No, it doesn't lower. Oh, man. Yuck. Search trash. We might as well, right? Amidst assorted audiferous refuse from Lefty's clientele, you discover Lefty's old left-handed hammer. Do we have the hammer? No. Take hammer. Exit. Okay, so now we gotta figure out. I think we gotta take the cab. We can't make love to the lady without the protection. Because that will be the end of us. There will be a strange tingling sensation in our groins. And then the worst time of our life starts. And we don't want that. We just want the best time of our lives. Call cab. Yo, taxi. Is it coming? I can't move anymore. Your mouth tastes like the inside of a motorman's glove. Enter cab. I'm not close enough. Vowing to hold your breath forever, you enter this miserable excuse for public transportation. Here you can also die, by the way, if you don't pay him. The cabbie snarls, "Where to, buddy?" as he swings the meter flag down. Where can we go? Don't we have, like, use breath spray? Ah, it's about time. So... a Go convenient store, I think. So what are we gonna do, buddy? You're just gonna sit here all night? I gotta earn a living too, you know? Okay, you got it, Mac. There we go. Oh, there we go. Now we can save the game. Bodily function. Now? Oh, it's peeing. Okay, no. Maybe not in the cab. Yeah, I'm gonna pee in the cab. It is the last pee of our lives. Do 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 beep 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 beep. $11. Pay. Thanks, buddy. Maybe I'll see you again sometime. Yeah, here, if you leave before you pay, I think you die. Okay, here we're gonna get us some, you know what we're gonna get us. Oh, look at the magazines. Aren't these like your favorite magazines that you always get in the store? No? Come on. Come on, buddy. Yeah, not really, right? And now we live in the age of the internet. You don't need to buy magazines anymore. That one looks particularly interesting. Buy. Oh, get magazzine. I don't know which one I took. Here, look, shelf. The shelves are filled with all the necessities of life. Twinkies, Wallowars, Loritos, various colas, cheap wine and coffee. You don't see anything you really need in this part of the store. Yeah, we need some protection from bad stuff. Look, fridge. Look. This is no library except for the clerk. There's a store appears to be deserted. A small sign graces the counter. Look, shelf. What is this here in the wall? A small, discreetly property. Prophylactics for sale. Ask clerks. The prophylactics, are those condoms? So it doesn't matter where I stand, he's going to always say the same thing, right? Okay, let's get a prophylactic. After looking around to make certain you're not alone, You're alone. You quietly ask the clerk if he has any available behind the counter. Sure, we got lubbers. Obviously, you've hit his area of expertise. What kind of lubber you want? Smooth or libbed? Smooth? Colored or plain? Plain. Let's make it easy and boring. Lubricated. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Striped or played? Played. Peppermint or spearmint? Spearmint. Okie dokie, mister. Hey, everybody. This weirdo just bought a spearmint-flavored, played, lubricated, plain, smooth lubber. What a pervert. Yeah, this is exactly how it goes every time I go and buy those. And then usually I get beaten out of the store and down the street. He hands you the package saying, altogether, that'll be $7, please. You give him the money with a pleasant thanks a lot, big mouth. I'm just going to type pay again to be sure. Thank you for free money. Oh, screw you. Can we buy wine or something? Buy fish. Now you'll just be wasting your money. Wait, when I type buy wine, he says, shouldn't you take your purchases? Get wine. You grab a bottle of cheap wine and wonder how they can make a profit selling this stuff for only $1 a gallon. Yeah, it's probably not very healthy, is it? Pay for wine. $1. $1. We're running out of money, by the way, but I think there's a casino. And we are going to switch to the VGA version soon, by the way. Hey, mister, yells the clerk. I hope you enjoy your spearmint-flavored, played, lubricated, plain, smooth lubber. What a jokester. I'm gonna... What the hell is that? Ba-bum-ba-da-ba-da-bum. He looks like a man that could use a drink. Give wine to a man. There you go. Why, thanks, Shiny. Gluck, gluck. I ain't got no remote control, but say, I'll tell ya. Here's my trusty old pocket knife. You never know. There are some kinky girls in this town. Sexy hunks like us might have to defend ourselves sometime. With that, he stumbles off into the darkness. Do I already have the knife? 5 blades, 7 attachments, 3 screwdrivers, 2 saws, a toothpick, a tweezer, plus more. Much, much more. It's got to be a Swiss Army knife, huh? I know those. Call cab. Okay, now the mission for now is to go to the lady to the night. Make some sweet love to her. Or her to us, or each other to each other. And then not die. And then we'll switch to the VGA version. That is the remake of 91. Lefty's bar. Go to bar. There we go. So the Amiga was definitely... I mean, in my opinion, better than the Windows or... it wasn't a Windows PC in '89. It was a MS-DOS PC. The Amiga is also a PC. I mean, obviously, you can see it here. This is not a console, right? This is a PC. Yeah. $14, pay before die and leave. I think the shopkeeper also kills you if you don't pay. Or I don't know if it was, maybe it was in another Larry game. So the remake, the VGA remake, this is already EGA, will have better graphics, sound, and it will have a an interface where you can point and click, basically. Is it gonna open? Do I have to say can send me again? No, can send me. This guy's watching Sexy Time. Oh god, I hate going up the stairs. You have to like alternate between up and right. To these stairs he walks up on his own. But not the ones that go to the left. Every step. This is how I walk upstairs too. I always walk a step to the side. I walk towards the wall and then up. And towards the wall and then up. Talk, girl. So, she snarls. You're just gonna stand here or what? No, I'm not gonna stand here. Something else is gonna stand here really soon. What a joke. You're not close enough. Remove clothes. I'm not close enough for what? To remove the clothes? Am I talking about her clothes? I mean, not the clothes here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know how this works. Listen, I never made love to a girl, so I don't know how that works. Am I undressing her from far away or from standing next to her? Still haven't figured that out. Oh, I'm removing the clothes here. Use condom. Yep, this would be a perfect time. The Surgeon General would be proud. This is how you don't die in Larry. Make love. We don't even get any sound. It's just censored. How could you censor this? Although successful, you feel less than satisfied. Technically speaking, you're no longer a virgin, but for some reason the thrill just wasn't there. You vow to continue your quest until you please your heart and not just your other organs. That's a good thing you were wearing that rubber. A good thing indeed, because we would have been dead and buried without. The game doesn't even tell you. I think you just walk away from her and then it says like, oh, what is this? You feel an itch between your legs. And then you get like the game over screen. All right, before leaving, let's use the breath spray. Psst, psst. Ah. Smells like teen spirit. And now we're going to have a look at the VGA version. It is installed also on my Amiga 1200. As you might know, I'm using iGame. I can show the Amiga aficionados here. I have Amiga OS 3.2 installed. I installed lots and lots of games with iGame. So we can just access everything here. It's very easy, plug and play. The work to get everything to run has already been done, which is great. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for you. No, just kidding. It's good enough for me. After all, I just like playing games. I don't like that much fiddling around building PCs and stuff. I built my modern PC myself. Leisure Suit Larry. There we go. And, you know, I prefer just playing games. But I do it so that I have my own PC. I know everything. I can do everything on my own. And for now, let's play Leisure Suit Larry. Wait, let's stay in this screen. That one is a little bit too stretched out. So this is 1991, VGA version. I mean, it's not really VGA since it's on the Amiga, but maybe the game was, I think, originally released on MS-DOS, the first one, and this one probably also on MS-DOS since it's 91. I'm not sure when Windows came out. Windows 95 wasn't the first Windows, there was a Windows before that, which was called just Windows. So, anywho, let's start the game. Leisure Suit Larry in the Land of the Lounge Lizards contains some elements of plot which may not be considered appropriate for some children. And I am still 99 years young. Warning, this game may be hazardous to your health. To verify your age, please answer these 5 stupid questions. The world is, well, it's obviously flat. I know that, but I also know the conspiracy theory that wants to tell us that it's spherical, and I think this one is one of the round earthers, the one who made this game. He's a weirdo. Everyone knows it's flat. Let It Be was recorded by the Beatles. I know that. It was long before my time, but I still know it. All politicians are... Yeah, I was gonna say something else. Lingerie is sexy. Yeah, it is sexy. Especially if I wear it. Just kidding. You won't catch me dead in a lingerie. Paul, John, Ringo, and me. No. What was that? Those are the Beatles, right? George? Was it George? And now a question that won't tax your memory. This question refers to the documentation that came... Aha. I've already prepared for this. Get the documentation out. What color is the dotted line at the bottom of the who's whom letter? The who's whom letter? The who's whom letter. Yeah, we gotta check this crap out here. There's letters in here too. I can't put it down, otherwise it's gonna push buttons on my Amiga. Who's whom? Oh, I hate this. Another world. Those aren't letters, right? Dear Leisure Suit Larry, Club Initiate. Wait, let me center this a little bit better for you. Shoop-a-doop-a-doop. Palomino Ranch, eating out, accommodations. When I tested... Oh, here's who's whom. The dotted line at the bottom of the who's whom letter. It's black. What does it say? Navy blue, seafoam green, raspberry red, orange, orange. Is this a joke? This isn't that. This is black. This is the who's whom letter. Make this line red. Oh, you little rascal, you. He made the funny. So, red. Bam. You couldn't possibly miss the question and have a legal copy of the game. I'm gonna... I swear, I am going to explode in my chair here. That wasn't funny. You said make this red, and it was just black, and black is not a choice. The dotted line. Oh no, here it says, oh my bad. You stupid! Here it says make this red, but the dotted line, make it blue. He scammed us again. Now we get to answer the stupid questions for the 50 millionth time. I'm 98, of course. The world is... Okay, we got the same questions. The Beatles. On the public payroll. Sexy. I'm sexy and I know it. What taste threat treat is illustrated to the right of the Frankfurters in the Palomino Ranch brochure. So here, I did this already, I think. Here are the Frankfurters, and to the right, we got the beans. What does it say? Bean pia here. We got beans. Here, you want to have a look from up close? Here's 2 sausages. And I got a 3rd one in my pants. I made the joke too. I made the best joke of the whole game. Okay, beans. We finally played the game. Thank you, and now slip into your leisure suit and prepare to enter the land of the lounge lizards with the leisure suit Larry. So I don't know if the game, I wouldn't be surprised if it looks better on the PC, but maybe it doesn't. Some games I think look better on the Amiga than on the PC from that time that, you know, they were released on both. Oh, we can switch symbols here. We don't have to write anything, so we use the hand to open the door. Let's just do the same that we just did in the original game and check out the differences. Okay, we know we need to... is that a zipper? We need to order a whiskey. Oh, look, the moose is on the right side now. Can you sit down? I want to sit down. No, I don't want to lick the chair. You're wearing... No. Oh, he's looking at Larry when... Okay, let's look at this. There's a lovely empty pink stool, just waiting for a lovely empty pink rump of yours. Oh, now it works. Maybe you need to be close enough and not blocking the view. You greet the bartender with a friendly hello. What'll it be? We need a whiskey. I'll have a glass of your fine, well whiskey, you tell Lefty. Why did I have to see that? You don't drink the whiskey, but instead you decide to carry it with you wherever you go, precariously balanced in an open shot glass. I think the text might be exactly the same as in the original game. Can we like double click to walk faster? He stops if I click again. Wow. How annoying is that? Look at this guy, we can see his butt too. Oh my god, we saw 2 male butts already. Great. That's what I want to see in Leisure Suit Larry. Dudes. And for those of you that enjoy dudes, well, you got lucky, I guess. So we got the rose. We're gonna give him the whiskey glass. Talk to him. Hi, Sonny. How about you give me a little drink? Do I go up and then the inventory opens? We got the shot glass and the bin. So you're gonna give him my only possession, the remote. Do we have the remote? What? Where's the remote? Is that the remote? I don't know what that is. That is the mouth spray, isn't it? Did it not work? Let's get another shot glass to make sure. We should be having the remote at this point. But who knows, maybe they changed the game and you need to give him 2 glasses. I didn't pay attention, or maybe he said something else. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna stop the recording. I'm gonna watch my own video and see what he said. Just a second. Wait, he said, since you're leaving anyway, just forget it? That's what he said. What? Because I accidentally clicked. Let's order another whiskey. Gosh, oh, we're gonna see his butt again. Great. Okay, now we saw Lefty's butt twice, and this butt we're always seeing it. Whatever that guy is, a biker maybe or something. The butt bandit. Wow, he's walking slowly. That's... What is this? Speed. Oh, we can make it faster. We can save the game. No, I don't want to... Oh, no! Oh, he's walking fast now. Oh, I love this. Okay, whiskey glass. Here. Ah, that hit the spot. You know, you must be my only friend in the whole world. I'm gonna give you my only possession. My only possession, my only possession, my only possession. All I got in the world. Besides, what's a guy like me need with a television remote control? Oh, we got it. What is that thing here, by the way? You're in a dimly lit... What? This looks like a figurine. Okay, we gotta go to the toilet. Okay, we gotta open the door. This is not like the LucasArts game that had these symbols down here with use and open and close. Oh, this looks so much worse than in the other. In the other version. Oh God, it's not a pretty sight. Okay. Now we've seen the third butt in this game, and it's still not a lady's butt. Well, look, some woman removed her diamond ring and washed her head to take it with her. We're gonna get the diamond ring. The same text as before. Can we wash our hands now here? You quickly wash your hands, then realize there are no paper towels. They don't say that the soap is missing, though. (1991), so this is even this is an old game, the 1987 one. It's 37 years old. Holy shit. Oh, the Ken sent me thing. Oh yeah, we need to check out the graffiti. I think we need to actually check it out. I think we need to actually check it out so that it becomes an option in the game. Oh, I love the speed. I think, you know, the other guys also walk around faster, which makes it a little bit difficult if you want to talk to them. Maybe, I don't know. Lefty's restroom is filled with clever reading material enough for you to read for a long, long time. Scott me up, Beamy. Please don't eat the urinal cakes. It takes leather balls to play rugby. The password is Ken sent me. You decide to write it down and take it with you wherever you go. A guy never knows when a good password will come in handy. So we know we are gonna need the lubber. Because we're a landlubber. Now we're gonna need a lubber for the lady. We could try the other option out and see what happens, but I already know what happens, and not a fan of it. So let's see. You whistle loud for a taxi. And we get to see the convenience store joke again. Don't forget to pay the cab. He's gonna kill you if you don't. Vowing to hold your breath forever, you enter the miserable excuse for a public transportation. Is this your miserable excuse for a public transportation? What do you mean leave now? The cabbie snarls, where to, buddy, as he starts the meter rolling. You ask the cabbie, where's the action? Looking for action, huh? This town is really full of it. We got a disco full of fox. Oh, I could have, in the first game, I could have talked to the cabbie and asked him where we can go or something, but it's kind of hard with the text parser that uses very few words. We got a disco full of foxes, we got the casino next to the all-night wedding chapel, and we got a lovely bar, but you've already been there. Me like the convenience store next to the disco, but of course that's just personal preference. Let's go to the convenience store. You got it, Mac. Is that the money that we have to pay? $70? Don't tell me that's true. Oh, that's $1. Maybe that's in cents. What was it in the other game? I think like $7 or something. 3 MTA3. I don't know. Is that supposed to be a joke here? Comment in the comments if anyone knows if this is supposed to mean something. $11. Yeah, I will pay before I die. Thanks, buddy. Maybe I'll see you again sometime. Okay, convenience store time. Whoosh and the wash. We can buy a wine. I think the wine is for later. Every room has a different music. That's pretty cool. I guess not every room, but in many rooms. Let's get some magazines. Suiting your discriminating tastes, you select the current issue of Jugs. Can we also get an issue of Butts? Just kidding. The shelves are filled with all the necessities, Twinkies and so on. There's nothing of interest inside the freezer. You may want to warm something in this microwave oven, but you can't. Oh, he's going. So these have to be the wine bottles, and he walks to them and just describe it. The extra large box of wine looks like a bargain. Get that one. Yep. We'll grab a lovely cardboard box full of wine. You wonder how they can make a profit of this stuff, selling it for only $1 a gallon, I think. Posts, I couldn't read it. The sign reads, rubbers for sale, just ask the clerk. You engage in a short but personally meaningful conversation with the wine shop. No, with the clerk. What is happening? Oh, he's looking around if there's anyone here. Of course, there's no one here, so we can ask him. After looking around to make certain you're alone, you quietly ask the clerk if he has any lubbers available. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Sure, we got lubbers. Obviously, you hit his area of expertise. Now we're gonna get the weirdest one. What kind of lubbers do you want, he asks. Well, I am a fan of lambskin. Because that's not weird. What texture do you want? Well, of course, ribbed. What color do you want? Well, I wanted, anything but plain. What surface do you want? I wanted rough. Not gonna be on the receiving end, so... What pen do you want? Striped. I think. What flavor do you want? Peppermint. What white do you want? Well, I want a heavy hitter. What thickness do you want? Industrial. What protection do you want? Spermicide. What size do you want? Well, obviously Gonzo size. Okie dokie, mister. Hey everybody, this weirdo just bought a heavyweight industrial gauge, peppermint flavored, striped, rough cut, colored, libbed, lambskin, spermicidal, small sized lubber. Oh no, they got me again. It's better a pervert than a corpse, if you ask me. He hands you the package saying altogether it will be $24. And yeah, we have to pay him or he will shoot us. You give him the money with a pleasant thanks a lot, Saddam. Have a nice day. Yeah, that didn't age well. Didn't age well. Hey, mister, yells the clerk. I hope you enjoy your heavyweight industrial gauge peppermint flavored striped rough cut colored lipped lambskin spermicidal small sized lubber. I ordered gonzo. God damn it. Oh, we got the drunk. We got the booze hound here. That's the wine, right? Here, I got the wine. Oh. He's got the same body shape than the developer of this game. It's self-insertion. Oh, yeah, it's got no remote control, but say, I'll tell you what. Here's my trusty old pocket knife. Yeah, I got that. Do we have it now? The pocket knife. Is it still... It's the same. Oh, I realized I can't make any jokes anymore about overweight people because I lost so much weight. No, I'm not one of them anymore. Do we call the cab? Here. You whistle loud for a taxi. Yeah, just hungering for months did it for me. Still hungering. Yeah, but it works. Less calories. Less belly. Okay, we want to go... Oh no, I clicked it. It's just kind of annoying that you have to go through all of the different interactions. When you click one time too early. It's better in Lucasfilm games or LucasArts games where you can just click the symbol without having to switch through everything like this. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, this isn't AGA, right? I guess this is the EGA version. Which is, you know, that's the Amiga graphical chip, like the... What did I say? The EGA, the ESA? The VGA, the AGA. So the VGA is PC and the AGA is the Advanced Graphical Architecture of the Amiga. Wait, I need to pay him? Pay him, don't forget to pay him or you're dead. Okay, we paid. Let's open this. Ken still sent me. I wonder if you can change the walk. Oh, he's unpanting his butt again. Oh, just as I walk past him. What's the password? Well, it is... Wait, what? Excuse me. I didn't wrote it down, right? Ken sent me. Oh, here. This is how you use it. You carefully whisper Ken sent me to the closed door. Okay, we gotta knock first. I am the one who knocks. And he's unpanting his butt again. I really need to leave here. Quickly as possible. The password is Ken sent me. You whisper through the open peephole. Come on in. Oh, this looks different. And he's an actual pimp. He looks like... He looks like Cosmo Kramer in that one episode of Seinfeld. That's the remote. Okay. Because I think the pimp wants a lot of money too. before he lets you up, and we don't have that much, or I don't know, some reason that he blocks the stairs. Okay, that's the soap opera. We're gonna do this lots of times. If you're driving down the highway of life towards lost wages and Mr. Sleep is sitting up on the dashboard, yeah. Because every commercial has its own music. You aim your remote control at the TV and click the channel selector. And now, Aloha Production is proud to present the revenge of the software developers in full color and stereo sound. The pimp seems vaguely interested. Yeah, we gotta keep switching. You aim your remote control at the TV and click the channel selector. While Jim is fighting for his life with the raging female, yeah. No, that's not the channel. We have the mud wrestling thingy. Is that it? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. That's Mr. Rogers, right? It never was in TV here in Switzerland. I mean, you know, it probably was before my time too. Live from Malaga, California. No, that's not his. Oh no, he wants to yeah, of course, he wants to watch the Sexy Times movie. This sounds right. Oh, baby, yeah. Yeah, I love it when you do that. Oh, that hurts so good. Pull it out a little deeper. Wait. Oh, I just realized what's happening in the movie. She's got something that he's pulling out. Out of somewhere. Huh. Well, don't mind if I leave. I'm gonna do the opposite and then pull out the opposite. Then pull out something. Okay, let's look at her. Let's see if she looks... Oh my god, it's a living cow! The chewing is so off-putting. She's chewing the grass for her 4 stomachs. Removing the clothes, removing the pants. And the rubber time. Where's the rubber? Here. Yep, this would be the perfect time. Your Surgeon General is proud. But now we're gonna zip-zap the zip-zap. And it's also censored. Oh, this is how lovemaking is like. Oh, I never figured this out. I never knew. I never tried it. So you jump on top of, you know, a woman or a man or whatever you like. And then as soon as you're on top of them, there comes a giant censored bar and bounces up and down and flips around and then it's already over. It's a little bit disappointing, to be honest. I thought it would be more fun. Although successful, you feel less than satisfied. Technically speaking, you're no longer a virgin, but for some reason the thrill just wasn't there. You vow to continue your quest until you please your heart, not just your other organs. It's a good thing you were wearing your raincoat. Was indeed. Can I lick her? From here, her perfume smells cheap and overpowering. She's more interested in the cigarette than you. Well, I don't mind. I mean, I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all. Let's go out of the window like a normal person. We use the ladder and then we should... Oh, wait, there's something here. There may be something in the east window, but from here you're not sure. And we can't get it either. We need like something long. Yeah, we'll need something like a... Oh, we got a magazine here. Let's see. Well, well, it looks like this month's issue is filled with intelligent literary articles laden with redeeming social value. For example, here's an article about how professional window washers secure themselves to the sides of tall buildings with a rope tied around their waist. Ah, who wants to read that crap? You quickly flip through the pages until you discover, whoa, nice centerfold this month. Yeah, this used to be a thing, right? You would get like, I think the Playboy or the Penthouse or whatever other magazines. And then in the center, there was a poster that you could take out and stick to your wall. Let's search the trash. But now you just turn on your computer, you go into the browser, you type in whatever you look for. Whatever you want. And yeah, it's not just scantily clad... What is he doing? Stop, pervert, shouts the cop. I wonder who's he yelling at, you think? Caught you, pervert, the cop shouts. We don't like people exposing themselves around this town, especially wearing one of those. Wait, what? I'm walking around. Oh no. Glancing down, you realize what he's talking about. Your face flushes. Oh no, I just... you need to remove your condom and then put the little man away before you go outside. I get it, yeah. It's a good lesson to learn for life as well. Oh well. I guess this concludes today's episode. We played Leisure Suit Larry in the Land of the Lounge Lizards, the original version from '87, and then the remake from '91. There is also a remake that released a couple of years ago on Steam. I recommend playing that one if you want to play this game. I don't think it's very expensive, and I also think Al Lowe, the original developer, was also involved. So recommend playing that one if you want to see how the story here continues. And I know I wanted to play it on a PC, but I told you the reasons in the beginning of this video. We can't play it, and I'm really happy I got my beautiful Amiga, my mostly reliable Amiga when my PC isn't that reliable. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Goodbye.